This guest appearance by Flag Coal Company number 75 in 2011 is the only time the sound of a steam whistle has been heard at the Mid-Continent Railway Museum in North Freedom in over 15 years. This has been a trying period for the museum, whose mission is to bring to life what it refers to as the golden age of railroading from 1885 to 1915, a period when steam power was the undisputed king of the rails. After fulfilling this mission for over 3 decades as the museum's most famous workhorse, as well as delighting trackside crowds on excursions and rail tours across the Midwest, the Chicago and Northwestern R1 Class 10-wheeler number 1385 went silent in 1998. The locomotive was partially disassembled for its federally mandated inspection that year, and was found to be in need of numerous major and very expensive repairs. The 460 turned a century old in 2007, sitting in limbo on a siding at the museum as it had for 9 years by that point. Finally, a ray of hope appeared. In February of 2015 at SPEC Machine in Middleton, work is well underway to make the dream of returning 1385 to operation a reality, so that it can once again help keep the golden age of railroading alive for a new generation.
In 2011, the Wagner Foundation became interested in the 1385 project and put up a $250,000 challenge for it. Here in 2013, the engine's prepared to be moved, and in late 2013, it was moved here to SPEC Machine. The boiler is still sitting at North Freedom. We'll be building a brand new welded boiler. Thing has been here since late 2013. We have a lot of that time has been taking the last parts off, cleaning, measuring, and planning. We've gone through months of planning, months and months of research to do these repairs correctly, because many of the things we're only going to have one chance. You put it in the machine, you take away the metal's gone. Some of the things, yes, you can build it up and weld and then do it again, but we're not going to do it again. We're going to do this right the first time. Yeah. The crosshead is to contain that energy going like this, and that's applied to this pin here, which lets the main rod move. So as the main rod, it lets it articulate, and it goes to the center driver, so it can turn the We've been extremely fortunate with the generous help of others within the tourist railroad industry. Others within the steam industry. There are not a lot of people who do this in the U.S. And we all realize that there's not a lot of us doing it. And the more that we can share our experiences and share our sources, share our talents, the more engines that are going to run, and the more chances we're going to have to show people what these engines are like. And that's the real purpose of the museum, is to demonstrate what railroading was like at the turn of the last century, to see how it was relative and relevant to life in the U.S. at that point in time. Much of the industry, much of the commerce was surrounded by the railroads, was driven by the railroads before there was a lot of personal travel. A lot of travel was done on the railroads. That's what moved people, that's what moved commodities. That's what built industries, that's what built communities. So it's just to try to keep those history lessons moving.